This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Police appeal for help to find Miss Chin. 51-year-old Wigwan, otherwise called Miss Chin, a businesswoman of Boog Heights Drive in St. James, has been missing since Friday, July 8. She is of light complexion, slim build, and is about 150 centimeters or 4 feet 11 inches tall. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that Way was last seen at home. Her mode of dress at the time she went missing is unknown. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Wigwan is asked to contact the Montego Bay police at 876-979-8452, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Police inspector found dead on his birthday. A police inspector assigned to the St. Catherine Enhanced Security Measures Division was found dead at home on Tuesday morning. Today was reportedly the lawman's birthday. Reports are that the body of Enroy Maduri was found in his car at his Whitewater Meadows home in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. His firearm was found at the scene. He was reportedly found with a single gunshot wound to the head. Investigations are ongoing. Violence producer found dead in St. Elizabeth identified. Police have identified a man whose body was found with gunshot wounds to the head in Stevens Run Lane on Tuesday morning. The deceased has been identified as Tyrone Morgan, otherwise called Cocos, a resident of Comapen in St. Elizabeth. A police report said sometime between 1:40 a.m. and 6 a.m., Morgan was seen driving a motorcycle towards Stevens Run. His body was later found by residents in the area. Ringo to face gun and assault charges. Lawmen attached to the Kingston Western Division have charged 32-year-old Ricardo Mullins, otherwise called Ringo, with illegal possession of firearm and assault at the common law following an incident on Monday, July 4. Mullins is a barber of a White Street, Roostown address in Kingston 13. Reports are that at about 3:40 p.m., Mullins was engaged in an argument with a man, during which he went into his house and returned outside with a gun. Mullins then pointed the firearm in the direction of the man and threatened him. The incident was reported to the police, and Mullins was pointed out and subsequently charged on Monday, July 11. His court date is being finalized. Police prepared for increased traffic on Mandela Highway if toll road boycott picks up. The police's public safety and the traffic enforcement branch says it is prepared for increased traffic along the Mandela Highway in the event the call for the boycott of the Portmore Toll Road gathers steam. It was mostly business as usual along the Portmore Toll Road on Monday, despite the call for a 3-day boycott of the thoroughfare due to the increased toll rates for Highway 2000 east-west. The new rates took effect on Saturday. Speaking with the news, Assistant Commissioner of Police Gary McKenzie, commanding officer of the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch, said he did not receive a report of a boycott of the toll road, but noting that he understood the response of persons to limit their use of the thoroughfare, the senior cop said it would therefore be reasonable to expect that we may see a little greater volume of traffic on Mandela Highway. A motorist from Portmore, who joined the boycott of the toll road on Monday, expressed disappointment that more motorists did not join the protest. However, she was quick to suggest that some of the traffic along the toll road also included persons who live outside of the municipality.
Whenever there is an increase of anything, there is the tendency for persons to see how best is to avoid it, because sometimes persons make plans and they budget, and so, the Nelson Mandela Highway is one of the roads that will benefit from greater volumes of traffic because of that increase. But gradually, what will happen is that persons will now then plan and be able to utilize it after some time. And so it is reasonable, and we expect that we may see a little greater volume of traffic
I wasn't expecting so many traffic to be going into that direction this morning, but most of the persons that are using the toll is not really from Pomor, you know. These are persons from out of town, and because they want to get from point A to B, that is why they're using the toll, but Pomor people are feeling it. We are definitely feeling it. We cannot afford it.
Businessman shot and injured in Manchester. A businessman was shot and injured in the community of New Forest in Manchester on Monday evening. About 8:30 p.m., a lone gunman approached a group of patrons in the area and opened fire, the police say. It was later discovered that the businessman was shot. He has been hospitalized. Details of his injury are not available at this time. Man on bicycle gunned down on Waltham Park Road. A man on a bicycle was shot in the head along Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew this morning. He has only been identified as Carlos, who was of a Berwick Road, Kingston 13 address. He died on the spot. The roadway had been cordoned off by the police and the traffic diverted. Upset contract workers protest at hospital. Upset Manpower and Maintenance Services Limited workers assigned at the Spanish Town Hospital in St. Catherine today mounted a protest at the facility. They have accused the company of unfair treatment. According to them, the company's contract with the hospital is coming to an end, and as a result, their employment is being terminated come July 31. A July 4 letter addressed to a worker, which was thrown to the news, indicated that her job is being terminated in keeping with a clause in her contract. It was cited that the company reserves the right to end the contract if its engagement with a client at a location where the worker is assigned comes to an end. Today, the workers claimed that they were told that their termination payments and other sums will not be paid until September. They argued that the wait is too long given that they have expenses to take care of. They are demanding that the payments be made sooner. Efforts to speak with the company's management were unsuccessful. A supervisor told the news that the company has no comment at this time, noting that personnel were locked in a meeting with the hospital and the new entity that is expected to take over the contract. JPS warns the customers against the scam. The Jamaica Public Service Company is warning customers to be on the lookout for scammers. The utility company says unscrupulous persons have been sending messages on WhatsApp and on social media platforms promising participants $30,000 if they click on the link sent to them. This message is not from GPS and is a scam, the company underscored. The Light and Power Company says it is not sending any messages via WhatsApp or social spaces promising monies for clicking on links. It is advising persons to check with the company for confirmation of any promotions being held from time to time. Fire at Riverton City Dump. Plumes of smoke are now bellowing from the Riverton City Dump in St. Andrew as a fire rages at the eastern side of the disposal site. Executive Director of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, Audley Gordon, says teams have been activated. I understand that the fire started on the tipping phase. However, we are currently experiencing very strong wind at the disposal site, which could cause the fire to spread rapidly, Gordon said. We have cover material and heavy-duty equipment. The fire brigade has been called, he added. Appointment for criminal record goes online, corporate area pickup relocated. Starting today, persons who apply for criminal records must now collect the documents at the Police Officers Club on Hope Road in St. Andrew. Collections will be allowed between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. No collections will be done at the downtown Kingston office. The Jamaica Constabulary Force says the change forms a part of its transformation thrust. The changes will begin at the Kingston office for the first phase and will be rolled out to the other locations over time, the JCF notes. As part of the move, manual appointments for criminal records have been discontinued and the process of setting a date has moved online. How the appointment system works. After paying the requisite fee at the Tax Administration of Jamaica office, persons must now visit the JCF website at www.jcf.gov.jm to set an appointment. The online process requires a digital photograph, pictures of the TAJ receipt, and pictures of a valid government-issued ID. After completing the online application process, persons will receive an email with instructions on the next steps to take. Persons will be required to print the application form in color and take it along with the photo that was uploaded to the website on the day of their appointment. The JCF is advising that persons who made a manual application and were given a date after July 25, 2022 must reapply online to schedule their appointment and receive a new date and time. Appointment dates prior to the 25th will be honored. 2 killed in motorcycle crash in Westmoreland. 2 people are dead as a result of injuries they sustained in a motorcycle crash on Bay Road, Little London in Westmoreland on Tuesday. The deceased have been identified as 27-year-old Amifika Spence, a mason from New Hope in Little London, and Kimani Cornish, who is believed to be a teenager of the same address. According to news sources, Spence and Cornish were traveling on a motorcycle about 1 a.m. when it collided with the back of a white Ford truck. Both men were flung from the bike and died on the spot. The bike was found smashed to pieces in a nearby ravine. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.